Hello, this is Sean again, and we're here to talk about diet and how it deals with your health. Today we're going to talk about cancer and milk, and we're going to also talk about white flour and white rice and why you shouldn't be eating them. Actually, I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't eat any dairy, any white rice, or any white flour. We'll talk about the cancer. Dr. T. Colin Campbell did a very extensive epidemiological study on the peoples of China. It's called the China Study, and he found that diet and dietary animal protein was directly related to several kinds of illnesses and diseases, and especially cancer. He did that research, then he brought it back to a laboratory and did it with laboratory animals, much like we do most research in this country and around the world. He found that at 5% casein, which is a protein in milk, but they used casein as a protein for the study, and at 5% level, the laboratory animals would not develop any tumors or cancerous growth. When you get to the 20% level, they would develop tumors and get very sick and die. He thought that was pretty interesting, so he tried the experiment in reverse. He would take the animals that were being fed the 5% and put them on the 20%, and then they would develop tumors and get ill and die also. Then he would take the ones on the 20% that were developing the cancers and tumors, put them on the 5%, and then they would not develop the tumors. The tumors would stop growing, and they would live a pretty normal, long life. He found that pretty interesting, and so do I, and I think you would too. If anything we can eat or not eat will prevent cancer, I'm all for that, and I hope you are too. Now, he also tried that same experiment under the same circumstances with vegetable-based, plant-based proteins, and at no matter what level, 5, 20, or more, the tumors did not grow and the animals lived a normal, healthy life. So, it's important. What we eat, what we drink, what we don't eat, what we don't drink is important. Now, there's more information available on my website for that at www.fitsmartandhealthy.com, fitsmartandhealthy.com. The China Study book, which is an awesome book I showed you in the other video, and then Forks Over Knives, the movie, it's available on my website. Now, why should we not eat white rice? Why should we not eat white flour? Well, here's the biggest problem. When you turn regular whole grain rice, brown rice, into white rice, the process of removing that outer covering of the rice kernel, it removes 75%. 75% of the available nutrients of that rice is just stripped off and thrown on the floor, or whatever they do with it when they take it off. That includes all the antioxidants, magnesium, phosphorus, B vitamins, the bran, and the wheat germ or the rice germ. It's all taken off and just discarded. And then you're left with a 25% nutritious, or only 25% of the total nutritional value is left. And then we consume that. That's terrible. Why would you throw away 75% of anything that's good for you? Similar things happen with the white flour, except with the addition of bleaching agents, which they're used to get the flour to an equal color consistency. So not only now are the vitamins being stripped away once again with the white flour, but then they're also bleaching it with literal bleaching agents. That most of these agents that are bleached, the bleaching agents themselves, have been outlawed in other countries. So we're eating foods that have had the nutritional value taken away. They've been bleached with chemical agents, and then we wonder why we're malnourished, which most diseases are caused by some deficiency of vitamins and minerals usually. And so we're left with a product that has less nutrient value, causes sicknesses and disease, and then we just keep eating it like it's a normal thing. And on a side note, the fortified breads and fortified flours, they actually add some vitamins back in after they've stripped them, bleached them, And then they figured out, well, there's not really any nutrients in these, so they add vitamins back in. Now, these are non-natural vitamins. They're synthetic vitamins. They're not getting the same micronutrient combination, the bran and the wheat germ and things, the fiber. That's gone away. So you're getting a very unnutritious food product, and there's really no reason for it. So whole grains, brown rice, wild rice, it's your best bet. Dairy, by the way, vitamin D is very important, and it's also very important to metabolize calcium in your body. It's part of your metabolism, the balance. And that's not in cow milk. They put it in there, and it's kind of just put in there at a random. There's really no set amount they put in there that's not really regulated. So eat food, eat real food, eat plant food, plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, brown rice, black beans. These are all micronutrient rich and macronutrient rich, which is your fibers, your starches, your proteins. Get healthy by eating healthy food. I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you very much.